In a shocking and unprecedented moment of live television drama, Prince Harry furiously stormed off the Graham Norton Show after an intense exchange with the host. The Duke of Sussex, who appeared on the show to promote his latest endeavors, reportedly became visibly irritated when Graham Norton jokingly dismissed his request to be addressed as "my prince." The interaction, which started as light-hearted banter, quickly escalated into an uncomfortable and heated standoff, leaving both the audience and fellow guests stunned. The controversy began when Harry, seated comfortably on Norton's famous red couch, made what seemed like a simple but firm request. He wished to be addressed by his royal title. Despite his decision to step back from official royal duties in 2020, Norton, known for his witty and often irreverent humor, chuckled and quipped, "Oh, we don't do formalities here, Harry. You're among commoners now." While the audience laughed, Harry's expression reportedly darkened. Attempting to maintain his composure, the prince responded, "I'd prefer to be called my prince, it's still who I am." But Norton, sensing an opportunity for comedic gold, leaned in and mockingly replied, "Well, if we're playing make-believe, can I be called His Majesty of chat shows?" The audience erupted in laughter, but Harry was far from amused. Rather than brushing it off, Harry doubled down. His tone sharpened as he insisted that, despite stepping away from frontline royal duties, he remained a prince by birthright. "It's not about formalities, it's about respect," he said. Visibly irritated, Norton, unbothered, continued to poke fun, saying, "Oh come on, mate, I thought you left all that behind. You wanted freedom, right? Can't have it both ways." This remark seemed to push Harry over the edge. He leaned forward, voice tight with frustration. "Freedom doesn't mean losing who I am. You may think it's all a joke, but I don't." Tension in the studio became palpable, with fellow guests, including Hollywood actor Chris Hemsworth and singer Dua Lipa, glancing awkwardly at one another. Sensing the moment spiraling, Norton attempted to lighten the mood. All right, let's move on. Let's talk about your projects, maybe something less princely." But by then, it was too late. Harry stood up abruptly, his face set in anger. The audience gasped as he removed his microphone and muttered, "I don't have to sit here and be disrespected." Before Norton could respond, Harry stormed off stage, leaving everyone, guests, crew, and audience, completely stunned. The show quickly cut to an unscheduled commercial break. Insiders later revealed that producers scrambled behind the scenes, unsure how to handle the fallout. While Norton, ever the professional, continued the show as best he could after the break. The atmosphere remained tense. Some reports suggested that Harry's team had demanded an apology from Norton before the interview, but the host refused. Believing that humor should not be censored, viewers took to social media immediately, with opinions sharply divided. Some sympathized with Harry, arguing that he had every right to request respect for his title. Others, however, ridiculed his reaction, calling him thin-skinned and pointing out the irony of demanding royal deference while also advocating for a private life away from the monarchy. Interestingly, the British royal family remained silent on the incident. While it's common practice for Buckingham Palace to stay out of such personal disputes, sources close to the palace suggested that certain senior royals found Harry's behavior embarrassing. One unnamed insider reportedly told The Times, "If you leave the institution, you can't expect the privileges to follow you. Titles don't grant automatic reverence." This latest outburst only adds to the growing perception that Prince Harry struggles with public perception outside the structured confines of the monarchy. From his explosive tell-all interviews to his ongoing legal battles with the British press, Harry has cultivated a reputation for demanding control over his narrative, but seemingly bristling when faced with pushback. Critics argue that his reaction on the Graham Norton Show reflects a deeper issue, a reluctance to fully embrace the consequences of stepping back from royal life. While he has spoken extensively about seeking independence, moments like these suggest he still expects the world to view him through the lens of royalty. Public relations experts believe this incident could be damaging to Harry's credibility. Storming off a show like that suggests entitlement, not the down-to-earth, relatable figure he's been trying to present, said PR analyst Olivia Bennett. It makes people question whether he truly wants to be seen as an independent individual, or if he's still clinging to the status he supposedly left behind. While some argue that Harry had a right to demand respect, others believe that his reaction was an overreach. The reality is that public figures, especially those with royal ties, will always be subject to scrutiny and humor. If Harry truly wants to move past his royal identity, walking off a show over a joke may not have been the best way to do it. What remains to be seen is how Harry will respond to this latest controversy. Will he address it publicly, or will he let the moment fade into the ever-growing collection of headline-grabbing royal drama? One thing is certain: his relationship with the media and the world remains as complicated as ever.